is up, PTU crew? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Pika Papa, and we are Q2 2024. And this is not breaking news. If you do follow the Pokemon market at all, you probably know all these things. But this channel is not about news. This channel is about theory when we talk about the Pokemon market. And this is a basically I told you so video. For those of you that have been following the channel regularly, we started out doing market videos about a year or so ago, back when Chilling Reign was just around $200 a box. And I was telling you to buy Evolving Skies was around $200 a box. And I was telling you to buy Evolving Skies, and I was telling you to buy Chilling Reign, which was still, you know, 130-ish. And yeah, it looks like even Fusion Strike and Astral Radiance are joining the party. They have just gotten sold out on Pokemon Center, and they've started to go up already. Currently, the TCG market price on Astral Radiance is $154.93. Astral Radiance is an interesting one because the last booster box sold at $170, so we're already seeing it sell above that price. And then I see 6 that were sold today at $185.44. Usually when you buy multiples, you get some kind of break, but that just shows that the price is going up. And then right under that, I see 7 at $159.99. And when you see sales of 6 and 7, those are probably not people opening up the booster boxes to complete the sets. Those are speculators, and those are people that believe that it's going to go up from here. And how can you argue with that? Moving on to Chilling Reign, we see that market price is at $195.07 and recent sales at $194.75 and $199 and $195 respectively. Fusion Strike, which I'm going to go into a little more detail right after I tell the numbers here. We're seeing that market price on TCG Player at $128.46. The last couple sales were right below that at $125 and $129 respectively. Fusion Strike is one that I am personally a little bit surprised about. I actually just went through my inventory. I thought I had a few more than that, but I only have 2 Fusion Strike booster boxes. I bought a big lot on eBay, and it came with 2 Fusion Strike booster boxes. I ended up opening those because I had, at that point, had only opened maybe 1 Fusion Strike booster box, and I wanted to open more. I really wanted to try to get one of those big hits, maybe that Gengar. Both of my booster boxes were terrible, which goes to my next point when we're talking about like just the theory, and it kind of sheds light on sometimes even the more information you have, sometimes just the market does things that don't make any sense. And when it comes to Fusion Strike, I really personally don't see how Fusion Strike is selling for about $30 more than Chilling Reign, because I don't know if you guys remember, but back when Fusion Strike came out, everybody and their mother and their grandmother hated that set. All the Pokemon YouTubers who do openings would kind of clown on it when it showed up in the tins or whatever they opened. People didn't do a lot of box openings of Fusion Strike beyond the first couple of weeks. Chilling Reign was a similar story, but you know, on this channel, I've been back in Chilling Reign ever since it came out. It is my favorite Sword and Shield set. There are a ton of hits in Chilling Reign. Not that there's not a ton of hits in Fusion Strike, but, and this is my main point that I don't understand, there was that big scandal where a bunch of the top hits from Fusion Strike, and we're not talking about 2 or 3 dozen, we're talking about several hundred copies. The stacks, and a stack of cards, 100 is about this thick. We just did some bulking. It's about that thick for 100. We saw stacks of the top hits that high. So that's 200-300 of the Espeon, the Gengar, the Rainbow Mew, the Mew V, the Mew VMAX alternate art that were basically stolen or snuck out of the back room, or basically they never made it to the booster box. And this is just my personal theory, but it really makes sense. When you print, they print the sheets for the booster boxes, and they know how much they print because they're going to seed it accordingly. They're obviously not going to make an alternate art a common, so they produce less of them, and they know how much they're producing because they're trying to seed them throughout the boxes in their proper rarity category. So there's going to be very less of the alternate art VMAXs and less of the alternate art Vs than there are going to be the full arts, regular full arts, at least equal to. But when those cards never made it into the booster boxes, it's not like they printed double of them. Like, oh, these were missing, and now we're gonna print double of them. I think they were taken before they made it into the booster boxes. So in my opinion, either wave 2 or wave 3, most of the hits, or maybe even all of the top end hits, never made it into the booster boxes. Even besides that, I think Chilling Reign is a far superior set, and I think a lot of people agree with me, but I guess the market is not. They both had the 3-wave. That was during the wave system when Pokemon was really booming. So the amount printed was equal to, and Fusion Strike still remains the largest set that Pokemon has ever produced. So just like collecting wise and trying to make the set is just really difficult. Chilling Reign did have more ultra rares overall. We're talking about Vs and everything. So I don't understand why Fusion Strike, but that's to the point of the theory that we're going to discuss, which is, one, we can know something like booster boxes are a good investment, but really not know the details involved in it. So to go to the Rudy opinion, that's why you kind of spread out and you want to try to get a few booster boxes of every set if you can. You can focus on one set, but you're going to have to be damn sure that it's going to be the set that takes off. And that's hard to know, because I would have picked Chilling Reign for sure. We're still in the early going. We could see Chilling Reign over the next 6 to 18 months make a move past Fusion Strike, which is, personally, if we live in the realm of rationale, I would think that's what we're gonna see happening. We're gonna follow up and we're gonna see if that's true. But if it remains this, where Fusion Strike is always a little above Chilling Reign, it's gonna be very interesting to see. And that just shows you that it's hard to really pick the set. Almost anybody with any sense knew that Evolving Skies was gonna be a winner, which is actually currently, the market price on that is $676.47, which recent sales are actually a little above that. We have 2 at $684 and 1 at $697. So we're gonna only see Chilling Reign Evolving Skies go up from here. What we need to take from this is, we knew that it was gonna happen, and it is happening finally. We're seeing the gains that we were hoping to see those, 18 months ago, 12 months ago when I made that video to buy Chilling Reign and Evolving Skies. I actually think it's more of a risk because you're going to be investing more money. I still think they're a buy. We see that Chilling Reign and Evolving Skies they have good legs and they're going to continue to grow. And now, surprisingly, we see Fusion Strike with some really strong legs. And now that Astral Radiance is sold out in Pokemon Center, we see some legs on it. The next up is going to be Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, and Silver Tempest. Those are the next 3 that are going to go off on Pokemon Center probably in the next 6 to 12 months. We're going to see those sold out, and we're going to see moves on those. So those are all buys for me. Brings us to Scarlet and Violet. The early sets of Sword and Shield were kind of slow movers. I think that's going to be the same for Scarlet and Violet. We still haven't seen the best sets yet come out for Scarlet and Violet. If we follow the trend of Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, the best sets started around 5 and up. We just got the 4th set, Temporal Forces, and we're going to see the next 2 to 3 sets. We're going to probably see those banger sets come out. So those are all buys. You have to stay the course. You have to believe. My first video on the market was, you have to have an investor's mentality. And now that we're seeing the gains in Sword and Shield, and obviously Sun and Moon has continually to gain, very strong. You have to have that faith in Scarlet and Violet that these sets are going to turn around. You can get them right now in the high 80s, low 90s easily all day. And don't be that person that regrets not getting in 2 to 3 years from now, wishing that they would have bought in. That's all I have for you. We will do another market update soon when we're going to look at some more sets, different sets, and maybe retouch on these sets we just talked about. Remember what Pika Papa always says, you got to catch them all. Bye.